Hi Leo, welcome to your April 2022 reading. I'm going to do a past, present, future for you guys. I'm just going to do a past, present, future, expand on your month, what it looked like before April, what it's going to look like during April, and then what it's going to look like after April. I'll clarify with a few oracle cards as well, and I'll do another deck if needed. But yeah, let's get started. I already had one pop out immediately for the past. I wonder what that means. I'm feeling that way. Oh, okay. I'm already seeing lots of coins, so I'm getting a sense that either you're a Leo with a lot of earth placements or you're dealing with someone with a lot of earth placements. I'm also getting a sense that you have something to do with this like ebb and flow, this like up and down, loss and gain of money. Yeah, we're going to expand on that a bit in a second. Let's see who wants to pop out for the future. Ooh. All right. Okay. So I'm seeing in the past that you were dealing with a bit of illness. I hope it wasn't COVID or anything like that. But you were really down on your luck. You really weren't doing well financially. You probably, I want to say you probably invested your time, your energy, or even just your money in something that just ended up not really being worth it. Not really profiting the way that you thought it was going to be. It kind of left you without a support system. I'm seeing that not only with like the financial loss, but you were probably like in a bout of loneliness. Before the month of April, you were probably feeling really isolated, really lost within yourself, and you weren't really sure what to do. I mean, you're just really down on your luck, and I'm really sorry, Leos. It's really not, it seems like it really is not like you. You're usually someone who's very confident, someone who's very sure of yourself and your every next step and things like that, but it seems like this step just wasn't it and you didn't profit, both in romance and finance. But we're going to clarify this with some oracle cards. I'm going to do first one that has to do with you. Like, how were you feeling in this situation in this past? What did you learn from this? Let's take a look. Alright. So I'm getting boundaries here. It seems like you are someone who is typically really strict in your boundaries. You don't waste money. You don't make fickle friendships. You don't waste your time. But it seems like here you had a breakdown of boundaries and it led to this mistake that really had you down on your luck. I want to clarify that one more time with a card that has to do with you. How did you really feel about this situation? What led you to, this like loss of boundaries here? You're someone who's so used to creating your own boundaries, creating your own support system, having a support system, and it seems like they all seem to fall through right before the month of April. Let's take a look here. Let's see. Energetic movement. It seems like, all right, so I'm getting energetic movement here. It seems like it was a hasty decision is the thing. I think, again, it looks like you're a Leo with a lot of earth placements, and I think that just kind of went out the window. You wanted to do something a little less grounded in, how do I say, like realism and things like that, and it just didn't work out. I'm going to put that aside and see, what did you learn from that in the present? Looks like you're going to really reach out for help. It looks like it's going to be a really humbling moment for you. Not to say that you're not already a humble person, but you're just so used to taking care of things by yourself. You're so used to putting matters into your own hands and like being okay with that. But this month, you're really not going to be afraid to reach out for help, and you are going to have a lot more help. In the past, you didn't have that support system, but I'm really seeing in the month of April that you will. Again, this is coins, pentacles. I think it's going to be an earth sign that really comes in your life, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. They're going to be that that opportunity for help for you, whether it be a friend or a lover or anything like that. And they're going to help you get back up on your feet. I want to see kind of like your reaction to this, because again, like I said, you're not really used to help. I think that's why you kind of found yourself down on your luck in the past, because you didn't really reach out for help because you've never known how. But it seems like the month of April is going to be really about learning that. Grieving, yeah, you're going to be grieving who you used to be. You're grieving the losses that you had in the past month. You lost a lot. It seems like you were sick, you were isolated, you lost money, you maybe lost opportunities that you thought you were going to have. And you're going to allow yourself to grieve, which is not something you were allowing yourself to do in the moment. You're trying to push it aside and push past that. But when we're down on our luck, we really do need to be grieving in the moment. So it seems like you will be grieving and you will have that support system to help you through it. I kind of want to see, what does this person that's coming into your life think? Like I said, I think it's an earth sign. Let's see. I'm going to do a bit of this hidden truth oracle. This one seems really... You came closer than anyone. I think, yeah. So this is going to be someone that you let in closer than anyone you have before, and vice versa. This person seems like they were really guarded. You've been really guarded. But in helping each other, you've become really close and created a connection that you've never had before. So I would say keep an eye out for that this month. And let yourself ask for help and let yourself receive help. If you do that, I want to see what your outcome will be after the month of April. So we see here we have 7 of Cups in reverse. Like I said, in the past, all this loss was caused by a kind of hasty decision that you wouldn't have made otherwise. You aren't really someone who does that. But in the future, you're kind of getting back to that realism. Usually this would have meant like being guided by emotion, guided by, something more of like a dream-like state rather than reality, but it seems like you're really going to be having your feet on the ground due to learning from your past, but also this person who comes into your life and helps you. You become more vulnerable and more grounded in like what you need rather than what you want. I want to see kind of how you feel about this. So we'll pull an oracle card for that to see how you fit into the scenario for the future after the month of April. New beginnings. New beginnings! That's really exciting. So we moved back here in the past. You kind of lost boundaries. You lost friends. You were sick. You were isolated. You were able to grieve that loss, grieve that process. And here you have new beginnings coming. Just remain grounded. And also stick by this person. It seems like they're going to be a really good influence on you. You want to keep them around. Treat them with the same kindness that they're exhibiting towards you. Yeah, new beginnings. That's really exciting. Let's see what I'm going to use these, actually. Let's see what they think of you. Seems like this person's going to be a really good influence on you. A positive influence in your life. Something that you really needed after that dark period before April. After April... So this is really like, start of summer-ish, you guys. What are we seeing here as a fruition of all of that? Pull this one. So I had the inclination to pull 2. It was my fault, but I blamed you. I lost myself for a little while. So it seems like this person's also grieving alongside you. I think there's going to be a little tension in that, but there's going to be a reflection that you guys have, and that brings you closer together. I'm just going to say I lost myself for a little while. I think just the same way that you did in the past, you have to be there for them the way that they were there for you in this month. So in the future, you're going to have that sort of tension, that chance for reciprocity and reconnection, and you want to be able to give the same help and extend the same hand that they did for you this month that they'll need in the month after. So I hope that resonated. Thank you.